So I was working on the settings view, trying to create a navigation view with navigation link. But what I forgot was to say that it was a navigation view. So of course my navigation links were not working. So let me show you now what's happening. So we have our view. Like you can see, the spacing on the header got fixed by itself. A fantastic SwiftUI autocorrection. We have a bug here, if you can see. There is no back button, but there is a back button. But I don't know. On iOS 14.5 it is, yes. It's not there. So let me show you, I guess, if I'm doing this. It should work. On my phone it's working perfectly, so I don't know what's happening with let me go here and here. So my CPU is going to melt. I hope it's not going to have an impact. I should have run the simulator first. Here we go. So 14.4, but 14.5 is in beta state still, so I guess that's why. Let's see if I'm doing here, yeah. So look at it. I don't know. So I think I guess we are going to stay with the 14.4. It will be far easier to work on it. With it, sorry, because it's working well. So there is some stuff I thought this morning. Just ready this morning on my under my shower, sorry. What's about the settings for the timer? Because I don't think it's good. Bad experience like this. We have our timer here. So as a user, I guess, because it's really assumption, I don't have any user test to validate this yet. I was thinking to have an option here for setting the 14 minutes and 20 minutes, because initially my plan was to use a list here to let the user select the time, but how many clicks or tap the user will have to do before to set up the 15 minutes. So what if on this above this timer selection button, because we can call this a button, I'm adding another small button here, an option, and you're tapping on it and you have a picker popping up from the bottom with your time immediately. So you're selecting the time, closing the stuff, and it's immediately set here. Good idea, no? So I'm going to do this, so design this first today, and then we'll be able to start to work on this. Here we go. So my chat is here. Let me do something first. OBS is in full screen. That is a bit annoying. Here we go. Wait. To put the chat on it. And it should be okay. Start the sound of it. Okay, so let's work on this. So I want to have a button above it. So I've selected already some SF symbols that can do the trick. I was planning to start with this small ellipsis circle because the good part of the circle that it's giving to the user more indication that you should tap here, because only floating ellipses like this, it's working well on the table, but on the floating component like this, not sure. So my question is more this one or this one. So I'm going to start with the field one, and we'll see what it looks. After, to be honest, maybe I can use this one, this indicator, as an option, but I'm not sure about this. So I was thinking to do something like this, 22, means I'm going to do it like this. Here we go. So for the color, it's going to be interesting because this one won't work. But this one either. I think it's a bit confusing to have the disabled state the same color than this one, so I shouldn't do this. What I'm going to do is to have this and play a bit with the opacity to see if it's performing well. I don't like this, to be honest. It's creating noise on the screen, on a really clean screen, so this is not working. Okay, well, I gave it a try. What if I'm using this one here in place of this? And this one here, something like this, but with this color. I guess it's a bit better. I'm asking myself if it's not a bit too much for the size of them. And this, well, because it's not selected, but it doesn't mean that you cannot use them. I've set the time on the second one. Yeah, I'm not sure. I am not sure at all. Sorry, my desk is moving with me. I forgot my gums. Ah no. Sorry, gum. Yeah, quit smoking a couple of months ago already, and I still need some of them during the day. So this is for later. So no. A bit annoying because it's not working as I would like to. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep it like it is right now. And later on, I will find a way to have a long press on the button for power users to set them, for trigger the dead picker, the time picker. Because this is not working. It's not as good as I'd like it to be. So let's remove these. Can we go, please? Here we go. I don't like this. at all. So after we have this, so the same stuff that I was saying before, I don't think the list is a good idea, but we should create buttons here to allow the user to select how long he wants this timer to be. So I'm going to remove these. We don't. I like to keep everything, so I'm creating a page called deprecated. Sorry. So the section header is the right one, divider is going to go away. We won't need any chevron anymore, and this will be a bit different. So what I'm planning to do is to have two small buttons like this. Without any border, of course, with the same style. This. Let's hide this for now, and this small guy will have 10-point corner radius. Yes, enough. This will be center now. With the shape, actually. Here we go. Maybe not, actually. Okay. And here we have 20. And on this, I'm going to give it a description. There is footnote is 13. Here we go, and this is the wrong color because I don't want them to be like the body, but maybe this is enough. Yes, it is. And that's it. I have my timer, I click it, I'm tapping on them, and the bottom sheet is popping up, and that's it. Let's align everything. Okay, can you there, and the series shortcut. This with 30 points. Thank you. I'm asking myself if the footnotes on iOS, well, I will see this later. Not a big deal. So here we go. So on my to-do list, focus for Feb. Debug navigation links has been created, and let's create these buttons. So we have our achievement section here. We have a navigation link with settings timer, and settings navigation view with the timer. So this we are going to remove them. Settings view, it's here, so it's perfect. Here we go. So I was, like you've seen it on the list, to-do list. Selection view. I want to create subviews. Otherwise, so I don't need it for now, and I want you to be pinned. Well, it's already there. So this stack, I want this stack to be part geometry. Set the size of the button. 0 in. Here we go. Let's in stack. Inside of this stack, we will have a H stack with our buttons, and I want this stack to be centered horizontally. Here we go. I'm going to add the button here. Action. See. And the button will have an image. Oh, sorry, a V-stack with an image. Save name. Sans déconner. With the time, so maybe, well, for now I'm going to put it like this. What else do I have? Well, that's it. Okay. First button. Here we go. I should have closed the window, but it's a bit warm today in Amsterdam. So I wanted to have first timer settings, second timer settings, so this is going to go away. Even the group is going to go away actually, and I'm going to call settings timer selection view. And now if I'm resuming this, it should have something nice. Absolutely. So We have this. I'm going to create struct button timer selection. This is a view. I will need a bar. Selected. No, bar label. It's a string. And for now, this will be empty string. Or let's give it an empty state. Have to select. Okay, that should be part of a VStack, right? Good. Shit, I did shit because the geometry reader will be there. Var. Width will be an integer. I'm going to give it default value. It's a CG float. Here we go. Something like this. I need to give it background color. I forgot everything is I'm just realizing I cannot. I'm going to remove this and you're going to understand why, because I'm going to give a color a fill. Oh. Is it working this? Stack right? Except that now this stack, because the frame shouldn't be here, but here. Okay. Let's comment everything, background color. And I want this to opacity. Let's give it this one for now. Yes, it's working, but I think it's more than this, right? Now the good question I have is, can I give it corner radius? Working? Yes, it is. Amazing. That's really nice. I was not expecting this to work as simply as this. So we have this, and I want to give this thing. Padding of 16. Okay, but because I'm giving it another padding here, I'm going to give the padding this way, but here in this H stack or V stack, maybe let's try it. Yeah, it's doing the same because it's after the geometry reader, I guess. I'm going to give it horizontal only. It looks better. Looks really better. And I'm going to give it a spacer. I cannot put a spacer here, but yeah. No? Where is the spacer? I have my V stack. And I'm giving a spacer with a frame of... Why it's not working? Let me check, because I have this. I need to create now my label explaining this. Okay. And this will be a footnote. Okay, perfect. Run. I think it's secondary color, right? Oh, it's not working. This, but not for this one. What do I have? Right, the secondary cannot be used for this. Model background cannot. Header color we cannot. Okay, I'm going to hit a bit on this. Main color. What if you are doing this? I'm going to let it like this for now. We have a first button here with 4 much spacing. And our second button here. Okay. Going to do it. Go. And now it's well centered. Alors, we don't have any label. Give me a sec. Am I back? Am I back? Yes, I am. Sorry for this interruption today. So we don't have any label here, that's why it's not working. I'm going to keep it for now. We have a default value, so it should work. Yes, it is. Yes, it works. But the style is not good. The style is not good because the style should be. Oh, this one. No, not this one. Sorry, this one. Hmm. $24. That's it. Yes, it is. Correct. We have a height issue because I guess no, because of the padding. And removing this, I guess we are good. Because the padding is on the Z stack. And what if I'm doing it like this? It's doing the same. So I solved it, but no, padding is there. What's wrong? Extra argument. Ah. Ah, no. No, I don't like this. Sorry. I don't like this at all. I need to put my geometry reader on the button itself. I think it's gonna be easier. Size, dot width, divided by this. So it means that here I can remove this. Here we go. And I don't need this or this. Let's resume. Let's see what's happening. Ah, yeah, of course it's not working. Now, there is a new one called border. Why something that I'm never. Okay, so we have the geometry reader, we have it. Okay, and there is another one called yeah, this one. Exactly what I want. What if I'm doing this? Ah putain de fuck de. Ok. I screen. Dot. Main. Good. I should use this one more often because the geometry reader has some weird effect sometimes. And at least with this one I know that it's working and performing pretty well. I have so many stuff open here. What is this one? Ah, maybe this one. No, because I don't have any. Anyway. So let's run this and see what's happening. Boom. Good. Good. Going to commit. Put, like they're saying here. So now it's time for the big work. And the big work is to create my list, my selection from my picker. And for that, I've prepared this little article that is really convenient because it's exactly what I'm going to do. So SwiftUI picker, like you can see here, is this. So first, I will change the states later. Maybe I should. No, I should use the view model already. I have a view model ready to use, and it's this one. Add published. Var first timer. And this is no, that's not this one. That where is my timer view? This one. It's an integer. Okay. So I'm going to change everything here in integer, and I'm going to give it already a value. Xcode timer. And the second one is 1200. Star if the timer has started, like the name is telling it. Value in second for each timer. So here, before to do anything, I'm going to just change this one. But it's stored in an app storage. Crap, I forgot. So actually, what I need to do is to pick up this. I think it's working, but we'll see. Change it for this. I think this should work. And here, oh no, it's not working. Non attribute app store. Now for this. Oh no, but I'm stupid. I just need to do the same in the app. So this is useless. So we are keeping this here, so it means that I just need in the picker that we are going to create here to do it like this actually. So it means that in my timer, not view model, but my timer selection view like this one. I will have here. Ah no, this one is to trigger the picker, sorry. VStack picker favorite color. I shouldn't use the name time, but any and identifiable, yes. Okay. Case. I'm just thinking about this. What if I'm doing this in a VStack? Same here. VStack. Here we go. My code is crazy ugly. I really need to clean up this. Ouais. It's not working like this. So I'm going to remove this VStack. Yes, and what if I'm it as a VStack? Oula. Yeah, because my button has a frame. No, this is the full width. What's happening if I'm doing this? Okay. Still have the parents doing shit. Okay, so this is not working as bottom sheet. Action sheet picker. Okay, so even if I'm preparing everything, it's not working as I would like it to work. I'm going to clean up everything first. Remove this navigation view. these two. Let's clean up the notation. This is good. Going to do it this way. Yes, it's better like this, but it's more readable, I guess. For me, it is. Okay. I'm a bit annoyed. Ah, no. Because it means that on tap, on close on this. What? I know that's the index that I'm saving, not the value. I'm going to try something. First timer and second timer. Let's see what's happening there. And the text is not the index but the value. No, the text will be first timer actually. First timer, and the second will be second timer. See. Alors, first I have 0 minutes here. No, that's not working. No, it's this. It has to work with the tags. dot id. What if I'm doing exactly the same? It's weird. Ah, fucking god. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, I'm doing something wrong. So I have this should have an index. That's time available. ID is self and the content is time in. And writing here is time available. All right. No, I'm writing first. Okay. I don't understand because this is binding my colors. So that's secure. So where you're storing what's selected and then the content like this, the ID is self. And then here should be written the first selected. Okay, so that's exactly what I'm doing. What am I missing here? It's because it's integer, so you cannot have an ID on it. What the fuck? Ah, that's because of this. Yes, it will work better this way. No. But if I'm choosing, so that's so the first one should be 300. Okay, so I have my index working, but it's content is first timer, so it's not this. That's this. That value. No, just time available. No, can't be right. It was the index that I've seen before. No? Yeah, this one. But we don't have any index. No. Time dot just time maybe, no? Exactly. Exactly. And here, we have a 0 because where is the view? I should have this. So we have our selection that is done here, and now it's working. If I'm doing this, we have 30 minutes here, and we have 30 minutes here. If I'm starting, I have 30 minutes. Wow! Amazing, 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 amazing. Alors, my button timer selection is missing something, and this is the next. No, Jeremy. What are you doing? You are going to do something like this. Minutes. And now we should have our label completed almost. Perfect. Well, except that the dead picker is definitely not in the right area. But it's working. This one is not. Okay, what? Because of this. Time. And that's it. right? Ah, but what? No, it's not this. It's because yeah, because it's changing just the value of second timer, so we should have something working. Okay, this one worked. Let's choose something else, like 15. So it's updating the second timer. What? Did I forgot something? No. This I don't need it anymore. Timer selection value. Hello, Daddy Vader. Value. Welcome on board. So if you're just joining, I'm creating right now a meditation app, a really simple one, to let the user just select how long he wants to... Ah, but it's working actually. To select how long he wants to... The dead picker is not in the right place. So, and now it's not updating. My view is not updated with the value. That's what was happening. So 15. Okay. Other problem. Now my value here is not updated. So I'm storing this in the app storage if you're used to it. So it was working before and now it's not. Oh. Okay. Alors, I'm going to... It's annoying because... And I create another view on the top of another one. It's going to be tricky. Well, I'm going to first save what I've done, that it's working. Now let me just clean up a bit this mess first. We're storing the value, the timer value. Okay. There is something else that I'd like to do first before to do this. Is this time should be an integer of time, and with time, and I want to do the same that I did above it, and I should be able to write this. Why it's not the same? I'm going to do this like this. And that's why it's not working. But this will be time. Okay, good. And if I'm writing this plus no, It should work, right? I should have minute written in the selection. Oh la 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 la. So why this is not working? It's restarting after this one. I've never learned Swift, how different it's compared to other languages. Dude, I would like to answer to you, but I'm a complete noob. Like a really noob. I'm really a noob, sorry. So I cannot answer you this question. I guess the structure of it is probably the same. Here I'm using Swift UI, that it's a UI framework, it's not the language itself. It's using Swift, of course. But that's all I can say to you, dude. I'm a real noob. Alors, sorry, but I need to focus there on the content because we have the time, so it means that it's browsing everything like this. And why it's written 0 after 50 to 60 minutes. Swift minutes in seconds. Oh, c'est seconds, it's the opposite actually. Seconds in minutes. This one is too old. That's why it's not working. So it means that I should do this way, right? Okay, let's try this. Percentage this, sorry, this, right? Let's try this. Oh. Yeah, but if I'm not doing it everywhere, it's cannot work, right? Probably. Let's try. And it means that my timer view is also wrong. Alors, I'm solving this and I'm done for today, guys. I should stop already, actually. Ah. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. So if I'm selecting this one, what do I have here? 0? Why? Okay, so I'm going to let it like this here and here, and I will solve this. Another time. Let me more select 15 minutes, like the initial value were. And we have 30 minutes starting, right? Yes. And here we have 15 minutes starting. Okay, I don't know what's happening. But I'm pretty satisfied to have here our value sorry, to have the value of the timer dynamic, so you can set them up. That's nice. That was the goal I had today. Timer value is now is now can now be set manually. From the settings view. Here we go. Here we go. Good. Starting to look well. And to end this session, why not run this in a real on a real phone, iPhone. And it's not working, and I'm waiting for the device, of course, always. It's always the same. My device is here, dude. Can tell you. And I cannot use the cable, otherwise my USB-C hub is going to burn or melt. No, it's not possible. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's display OBS now. Guys, thanks for watching. So the replay will be of course available on Twitch for a couple of weeks after Twitch is deleting everything, but you will be able to see this again on my YouTube channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, please, and if you like it, of course, please give it a thumb and subscribe to the channel. On Twitch, please follow the channel. See you and take care.